Teaching your dog to stop pulling on the leash is crucial for a pleasant walking experience and for the safety of both you and your dog. Whether you're dealing with a puppy or an adult dog, there are several techniques and strategies you can use to curb this behavior. Here's a comprehensive guide on how to stop your dog from pulling on the leash. First, it's important to understand why dogs pull on the leash. Dogs are naturally curious and excited about the world around them. Pulling is often a way for them to get to their destination faster or to explore their surroundings more thoroughly. It can also be a sign of frustration or a lack of training. The basics of leash training. 1. Choose the right equipment. Harness versus collar. Many trainers recommend using a no-pull harness or a front clip harness as they can discourage pulling more effectively than a standard collar. Front clip harnesses attach the leash at the front of the chest, which redirects the dog's attention when they pull. Leash length: use a standard 4 to 6 foot leash. A retractable leash can give the dog too much freedom and make it harder to control their pulling. 2. Train with positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement is crucial for effective leash training. Reward your dog for walking by your side rather than pulling ahead. Use treats, praise, or their favorite toy as rewards. Training techniques. 1. The stop-and-go method. This technique involves stopping when your dog starts to pull and resuming walking only when the leash is loose. Start walking. Begin your walk as usual. Set stop when pulling occurs. As soon as your dog starts to pull, stop walking. Stand still and wait for the leash to slacken. Resume. When loose. Once the leash is loose, continue walking. If your dog pulls again, stop and wait for the leash to slacken before moving forward. 2. The change direction method. This method involves changing direction to redirect your dog's attention and discourage pulling. Start walking. Begin your walk. Change direction. When your dog starts pulling, quickly change direction. This will make your dog realize that pulling doesn't get them where they want to go. Reinforce positive behavior. When your dog follows your lead and the leash is loose, reward them with treats or praise. 3. The heel command. Teaching your dog to walk nicely beside you on command is an effective way to prevent pulling. Introduce the command. Start by getting your dog to sit or stand beside you. Use a command like heel and reward them when they stay close. Practice walking. Begin walking with your dog at your side. Continue to use the heel command and reward them for staying close. Gradually increase the duration and distance. Common challenges and solutions. 1. Dealing with high-energy dogs. High-energy dogs might pull more due to their excess energy. Here's how to manage it. Increase exercise. Ensure your dog is getting enough physical and mental stimulation through play and exercise. Mental enrichment. Use puzzle toys or training exercises to keep their mind engaged and reduce pulling due to boredom. 2. Managing distractions. Dogs often pull when they see other dogs, people, or interesting smells. Desensitization. Gradually expose your dog to common distractions while practicing leash training. Reward them for focusing on you rather than the distraction. Focus training. Teach your dog to focus on you using commands like, "Watch me." Reward them for maintaining eye contact and attention. 3. Consistency is. Key consistency is crucial for successful leash training. Ensure that everyone in your household uses the same commands and techniques. If your dog receives inconsistent responses, they may become confused and continue pulling. Tips for success. 1. Be patient and persistent. Training takes time, especially if your dog has been pulling for a while. Be patient and persistent with your training efforts. Celebrate small victories and progress. 2. Use high-value rewards. Choose rewards that are highly motivating for your dog. High-value treats or their favorite toy can be more effective in reinforcing good behavior. 3. Keep training sessions. Short dogs, especially puppies, have limited attention spans. Keep training sessions short but frequent. Aim for 5 to 10 minutes of training at a time, a few times a day. 4. Avoid negative reinforcement. Avoid using punishment or negative reinforcement as it can create fear or anxiety in your dog. Positive reinforcement is more effective for encouraging desirable behavior. Addressing specific situations. For puppies, start with basic leash training and gradually introduce more complex techniques as they grow. Be sure to use a light leash and harness that's appropriate for their size. If you've adopted a dog with a history of pulling, be patient as they may need time to adjust to new training methods. Establish trust and gradually work on leash training. For dogs that pull due to fear or aggression, consult with a professional dog trainer or behaviorist. They can provide tailored strategies and support for your dog's specific needs. Stopping your dog from pulling on the leash requires patience, consistency, and the right techniques. By understanding your dog's motivations and using positive reinforcement methods, you can train your dog to walk nicely on the leash. Remember to choose the right equipment, practice regularly, and address any specific challenges with appropriate strategies. With dedication and persistence, you'll enjoy more pleasant and controlled walks with your furry friend.